But no, well, next thing we're going to get into another party knowledge segment. What last episode we did Constantine the Great, or was it 2 episodes ago?
Yeah, Constantine the Great.
Constantine the Great.
When was he born?
272 AD.
This guy learned something. Look at that. Party knowledge.
Created currency.
Created currency. It's all true. Wow, look at you, man. You're going to be the belle of the ball.
That's right. So this one I wanted to talk about something that is the future.
Nice.
Ladies and gentlemen, lady listeners, anyone in between or outside of the box, we are looking at the future right now. Resources are waning. New technologies are being tested. And with that, I present to you solar panel roads.
Wow.
Right. What do you think that means?
What do I think it means? Roads made out of conjoined solar panels that, I don't know, can charge your car or just feed into the local power system.
DJ Endzone?
Sounds like a poem to me, you know. It's like a Pink Floyd song.
Kanye West haiku.
Going down this solar powered road.
But yeah, exactly what you think it means. It's
Nailed it.
Roads that are made out of solar panels. It's a step up from wind turbine roads. Those didn't pass product testing because those just wouldn't work at all.
Car just driving. It's like in the action movie where you gotta like shoot the gap. Where you're like,
I have to leave at 3:17. No sooner, no later. I have to go now.
if I miss this green light, I'm just gonna hit fan blades for the rest of my.
Yeah, I gotta wait till 3:24 if that's the case. But anyways, solar panel roads, it consists of modular pieces that are placed down. Some of them, they did like a hexagonal shape.
Hexagonal, I love it.
Because that's, you got your bees nest, beehives. Those are natural hexagonal pieces that just fit together. Some of them are just, actual rectangular square panels. But yeah, they got connectors, everything. Then there's a layer of glass on top of it, technology of super powered glass. There are hundreds of miles of road in the U.S. I feel like that's a true statement. Hundreds of miles in the U.S.
Period. Done. Yeah. All right. Great job, Luke.
Actually, over 4 million miles of road in the U.S.
Okay. Wow.
So that's a lot of
a lot of
surface that solar panel roads could be on, providing free energy.
Dang.
Once they're installed,
So what is the catch?
What is the catch? I mean, that's just a ton of material, though, soaking up the sun.
Right. Yeah.
But yeah, wouldn't it be nice if we could take all that space, turn it? Sounds like a great idea.
It is a good idea.
Well, they've already implemented this idea in several locations.
Really?
Yes.
How'd it go?
We'll get there.
Slow down, Nick. Slow down.
I love your enthusiasm. No, I saw this idea years ago, I think when we were in college, like a Kickstarter, right when Kickstarter, I think this was like the first big Kickstarter.
Yeah.
Like solar panel roads. Like
people in the early days of Kickstarter were just like throwing out ideas. They didn't know if they were plausible. They were just like, we found this new thing called crowdsourcing. Let's just throw out really brilliant ideas, raise a bunch of money, and see if we can figure it out.
We don't have anything. We just have an idea.
I'm a musician from Seattle. But you know what'd be great? Solar power roads. In Seattle? No, more like Texas, Florida.
We don't have sun in Seattle. But yeah, no, it makes sense. It's a great idea.
Yeah.
So I thought by now we'd be seeing more of those implemented.
Okay.
Therein lies the issue.
Okay.
Just like the head transplant. It's a great idea. Women. No. That's gonna be my no. I'm kidding.
I'm that road. I don't trust it.
So July 2016, the world's first solar panel road was installed in France. They call it French roads now because like French fries, French toast. No,
French frodes.
French frodes.
French frodes.
They call it Wattway. They spent $5.2 million on how big of a road? How long do you think?
Like 100 yards.
100 yards.
200 feet.
200 feet with conversion. 0.6 miles. We know that is at least a kilometer of mile.
Okay.
So I think they did 1 lane of, 1 kilometer, 1 lane. So I think it was half the road. I was looking at it. It could be both sides.
Sure.
So, I mean, we convert that less than 7 kilometers, 3,000 square feet of solar panel.
Yeah.
So that was $5.2 million to put that down. So for reference, it takes $4 to $6 million in a rural setting to construct 1 mile of a new 4-lane highway. So that's four lanes.
Wow.
That's about $5 million. So it takes $5 million to make 4 lanes of regular, concrete.
There's
asphalt.
a lot of upfront investment.
Yes,
there's a lot of money up in the front.
And then if you do a two lane, it's about $2 to $3 million. If you take that to an urban area, it's about 1.5 times that amount. Whatever. So yeah, the cost alone is just too much to handle.
Yeah.
And so in these things, they start deteriorating so quickly.
Yeah.
That the cost just isn't worth it right now. And they're not producing enough power.
So
where they're at.
Just like your counter to my submarine question.
Yes.
Which I'm still salty about. Why would you I could understand like kinetic road that somehow picks up current from like cars driving over it and taking the kinetic energy from that, but why not if you why put it on a road? Like just put it in the field next to the road. Like just put the solar panel there. Why would you put it in a place where it's going to be deteriorated faster by cars driving over it?
I mean, you're thinking, we already have these things paved out. They can power the lights and everything. It's already built into the infrastructure.
Okay,
so it's like, let's just tap in while we're here.
Got it.
So it just makes it easier. But I do agree that maybe they shouldn't be used for roads, but maybe more like bike paths or like parks paths and stuff, and just more wide open spaces.
Or why not just put a bunch of the solar panels down the middle of the median? That's a bunch of use space. It's public land because it's probably owned by the state or whatever.
Yeah,
just put it down the middle of that. That way you're not taking up residential or other places.
Yeah,
and just down that. Solar is so interesting.
Yeah. And the other issue, they're scuffing up the glass and stuff, and what is that as far as safety, as far as driving on glass?
Oh yeah, wow.
Like I'm sure it's probably rough,
not as friction based for like asphalt.
And then there's oils and stuff spilling on it, so that you're starting to block the sun from getting there, and then what times of day are is it just completely blocked where now the roads are useless as far as absorbing energy,
and they're useless to drive on because they're slippery.
So like initially I thought that was a cool idea if it would work. And then they get modular those pieces, so it's like, oh, that cell 1522 is broken, let's go replace it with another one, and pop it in, bam, back in business. But it's just not the case. But like I said, so if we can switch that to bikes can go on them, people running whatever, off the side, but you still need the sun.
That's kind of a cool idea.
It's a cool idea. So problems, cost effectiveness, longevity. They're not lasting as long as possible. People are stealing them because of the innards. I think that was a problem more early on. And there's that. But
I like your idea of putting them on bike paths, because then you could put features and different things that are like electric powered, health stations, water pump stations, things like that. And it's just, you can probably do, like I said, like 50 yards at a time. That's enough to power whatever little feature is right by the path.
Yeah, low intensity stuff. Or like driveways or something. Like put it in your driveway or a patch in your driveway. You're not parking there or you got a long driveway.
Yeah.
But yeah.
I'm glad we workshopped that, Luke. I'm glad we didn't put it on to Kickstarter ourselves.
Yeah.